Hi friends, my name is Aditya Vella. You are watching WebCoder. Today I am going to teach you about HTML tag. There are lots of tags in HTML. I will try to cover most of them. In that I will tell you about all the common or basic tags to develop a web page. After watching this video, you will have a better understanding about HTML tag. So let's get started. Right now I am using Notepad to write program. So first tag that you need to write to start an HTML document is HTML. In this tag you are going to write all other HTML tags. All these tags are predefined, means they are defined by the language and not by the user, and you need to use them as it is. These tags are not case sensitive. So the HTML tag has two sections. The first one is called head and the second one is called the body. Head tag describes the head section of your page, while the body tag describes the document body, where you can put the content that the user can see. Like this, each tag in HTML has an ending tag which is preceded by a forward slash. In the head tag there is a title tag. Whatever you write inside a title tag will become the title of your web page. Just like now I am writing a title like HTML tag. Remember that when you save the HTML file, you should save this file with a .html extension. Now you can see that the title is appeared on the browser window. Here the title, and on the browser you can see that the upper left corner of the browser has the same title on it. Moving to the body tag, you can use lots of tag in it. I will show you one by one. So first you may want to display your company name or a headline at the top with a large font. For this you can use the H1 tag. It simply increases the font size and make it bold. This is the H1 tag you are seeing right now. There are 6 heading tags, in which H1 is the biggest in size and H6 is the smallest. With each heading tag, size of the font is reduced from H1 to H6. After heading tag, you may want to add paragraph in your web page. For that you need to use the P tag. It stands for paragraph. HTML has a default value for margin and padding between two different tags, so that's why you are right now seeing the space between H1 and P tag. The paragraph can be as long as you want. Let's add another paragraph to our web page saying hello, how are you? Sometimes if you want to add a new sentence at a new line, and for that if you use a P tag, then again that gap will appear. It is because of the default value for margin specified by HTML. For this problem we have a simple solution. You use the break line tag for that, so that your next sentence will be on the next slide instead of the gap between the two sentences. After a paragraph, you may also want to show an image on your web page. For that, we need to use the img tag, which stands for image. Img tag alone is not useful. You need to provide path of image you want to show by using the src attribute. It stands for source. Right now my image is stored on the same directory in which my file is stored, so I am giving the image name directly. Now you can see that the image is way too large. To fix this, we need to provide two attributes with the image tag, width and height. Width specifies the width of the image and height will specify the height of the image. If these two tags are not given, then image will take its default size on the web page. There is another attribute in image tag, that is alt. In that you write some text to display a message if image may not be loaded. Let me take the alt attribute down a bit so you can see it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to store my image in another folder, and then again I will try to reload the browser. So I'm creating a folder named photos I'm pasting the image in it. So now you can see that the image could not be loaded message is shown. Now as you know, I stored my image in a photos folder. I need to change my path. Now the photo will be visible. Here you see. Now let's see some text formatting tags. So if you want to make your text bold, you can use the B tag. There is also a similar tag named strong. Both are used to produce a bold text. This is the bold. Now I will save the document and see. This is the bold text is appeared in the bold format. You can also write a text in italics by using the I tag, which stands for italic. This is in italics. When I save this and reload the page, you can see that the text will be in italics. Here you can see that. Now it's looking too close, so let me add a BR tag to that. Now you can see it properly. Now if you want to underline a sentence, you can simply use a U tag, which stands for obviously underline. So this is the underlined text. Close the tag, and when I open the browser, you will see that this text is going to be underlined. Here you can see that. Now if you want to display a small text that is small than a normal font size, then you can use the small tag, as I am showing here. I am writing a text that this is in the small tag, and when I save this and open the browser, closing the tag, and when I open the browser, you will see that this text is comparatively smaller than the other ones. Sometimes you may want to move the text from right to left, left to right, up, down. So for that we need to use the marquee tag. By default, the marquee tag moves the text from right to left. Here you can see that the tags in HTML is moving from right to left. There are some attributes assigned with the marquee tag. The first is the direction. The direction specifies to which side your text is going to flow. By default it is left. You can specify right, up, down and left. I am right now specifying right. So you can see that the h1 tag is moving from right to left. The second attribute is h-space. This will be in use only if your direction attribute is set to right or left. It stands for horizontal space. It generally specifies the margin that the element left from both left and right side. Now you can see that the h1 tag has left some 100 px of margin in both sides. The next attribute is v-space. It will only work if the direction attribute is set to up or down, otherwise it will not work. It stands for vertical space. Here you can see that. The marquee tag can be used for any element. Right now I used it for h1. Now I can use this for image tag also. I am just copying and pasting the marquee tag for the image. Close the tag, otherwise all the contents in your document under the marquee tag will have the effect of moving. Now the image is also start moving from right to left, left to right. Now I am setting up the direction up and refreshing the page. Wait, what happened? Oh, I forgot to change the h space to v space. Now it will be work. So this is how you can apply marquee tag to any tag. Sometimes you may also want to put a horizontal line to separate two sections in your web page. You can do that by using the HR tag. Here you can see the line drawn after the image and before the bold text. Another tag which is commonly used in a web page is div tag. It only used to group various elements together. Right now I am applying style to it. I will explain this CSS in my future videos. Right now what I am doing is setting the width to 50px and also height to the 50px. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, width is equal to 50px and height is equal to 50px. So we need to set the back color to see our div element. So I am setting the back color to black. Now you will see the div element down there, black 50px width, 50px height. I'm just copying the whole thing and pasting. I'm creating another div element and just changing its color and height and width little bit, so you can understand we can use multiple div elements in a single web page. So that's it for this video guys. There are also lots of tags in HTML like table, center, anchor tag. I will explain these tags in my next video. So right now I am signing off. Please subscribe to my channel, share the video and hit the like button. Bye.